What's good, people? The Wood is back. Hope everybody has enjoyed their weekend. What's going on, fellas?
Was
What's good
good.
with you? What's happening?
Chilling, chilling, chilling. Another long, eventful week. A lot of things have happened over the week and the weekend. Before we get started, make sure you guys hit that like button on the live stream on YouTube. If you want to look us up, The Wood Unsafe Space. Catch us on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook at The Wood Radio Podcast. We're also on iTunes as well. Look us up, The Wood Unsafe Space. Uh, but yeah, man, I'm gonna go ahead and get into it, man. Let's just go ahead and talk about our Cowboys real quick. And I'm not sure if we're gonna be able to keep DeMarcus Lawrence or not.
We're gonna be able to keep him for this year at least.
Yeah, or he might pull a Le'Veon Bell on you.
Now I can't see him passing up 20 mil.
He already said he hadn't taken it. He said he ain't gonna see him at training camp.
Yeah, that's different from the regular season.
When it's time to go make some bread, and they talking about, yeah, we're gonna give you over a meal a game. Yeah, he gonna be there.
And he due for like a shoulder surgery too.
Now that's one thing I'm scared of. He might, try and go have his shoulder surgery.
Yeah, then they can't take his money, which.
He want the money first before he get the surgery.
But that's what I'm saying. If they put the tag on him and then he decided, yeah, I'm gonna have the surgery at the beginning of the year, even if he's out for the whole year because of injury, they can't take his money.
Mm-hmm.
So
he could threaten him with that.
If he was a real
G, he'd be stupid to pass up 20 mil.
I thought it was more than 20.
Nah, because last year the franchise tag was 17. I heard on the radio it was this year it was going up to 20.
Was it 20 or 21?
At the most.
Yeah, I think it was 21.
Okay.
But if it was me, I'm not gonna lie to you. If they didn't give me my long-term contract, hey, we waiting right before the end of that beginning of that season come. Hey man, I gotta get this surgery real quick.
Gotta get this
Stay my little body for another year.
I show up to training camp and be like, "Oh, I think I fell on it, coach.
Well,
cut me. Come on."
Cut me.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie. My freshman year in college, I was trying to get shoulder surgery like a mug. I hurt my shoulder my senior year of high school. Man, I got out there. I was like, "Hey, man, coach, man, it popped when I moved it. Like I think somebody hit me in 2 days." It was like, ain't nothing wrong with you. Are you sure?
Trying to get the school to pay for it.
Heck yeah. And I was on scholarship too. Heck yeah, I was trying to get them to pay for it.
Of course, he was trying to get them to pay for it, man.
You know it.
I don't know, man. It's gonna. I'm. It ain't looking good for this season, man. It's too many people we gotta pay, and I don't know if it's enough money to go around.
The only one we have to pay right now is DeMarcus Lawrence.
No, yeah. You're right. You're right. Technically, you're right.
We have to pay right now. At this second is DeMarcus Lawrence.
Technically, you're right. Yes,
but next year,
I think we need to pay Dak now because
you don't want him to.
The longer you wait,
the more he's gonna cost.
That's what I'm saying. The longer you wait, the more it's gonna cost.
That's why Stephen Jones already said that he wanted to extend him this year.
Yeah, we need to.
That's true. But if he get hurt or he stink it up, that price gonna go down a lot.
Yeah, but I can't see him.
He's taking a big risk.
Yeah, I can't see him stinking it up. He could get hurt though because he runs a lot.
Yeah, but
even though he built like a linebacker.
Yeah, that's the thing. He's built like that, but also Dak hasn't really been super high, but he hasn't been super low either. So you're banking that he has a bad season. He really hasn't had one.
No,
he's been consistent.
He's been consistent.
It's hard for him to have a bad season because he takes so few risks.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Where he's just gonna be middle of the road. He's gonna be middle of the road all the time.
I want to pay him. I want to pay him about 19 a year. They need to go ahead and pay him about 21.
Then you got to pay Zeke, and he won't Todd Gurley money.
Yeah, well,
Zeke deserves Todd Gurley money, bro.
He deserves it.
He do.
And then you got Amari's contract next year.
That's just about 15 though. That's about 15.
That's a lot.
That's a lot. 15 a year
for a number one receiver.
Yes, that's a lot.
Okay, 14.
That's a lot.
No, it's a lot. Whatever you
he's
say.
guaranteed like what this coming season.
Yeah,
He's
he's
guaranteed
guaranteed
like that.
13.
Yes.
13.
Oh yeah, so I mean, keep it going around the same 14, whatever.
That's a lot, man. And then you're up here talking
That's a
about trying to
lot.
get Earl Thomas, and he want the
He
whole
want
Brinks.
15.
He want the Brinks truck backed up.
Yeah.
Cole Beasley, stupid
Cole
stuff.
Beasley want money.
Oh, Beasley
You're
gone,
talking
bro.
about
You might as well
20
let.
mil. 20 mil guaranteed. Boy, if you sit there, I want 20 mil.
I
Looking
give you
at
20 mil guaranteed over 5 years.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah.
I give it to you over 7. I ain't even give it to you over 5 years.
7.
Over 20 mil, 7 years.
You have to play all 7 years.
Yo, we taking money back.
You miss one game, null and void contract.
Because it's too many Cole Beasleys in the draft.
Cole is gone, bro. You can let him go. He ain't even on the team no more. Let that go.
He not gonna get 20 mil guaranteed nowhere.
He not, but he ain't gonna be with the Cowboys.
Nah.
But I'm just saying he can say he want 20 mil all he want, but he not gonna get that anywhere.
And we just signed Jason Witten for $5 million.
That was a waste of money.
$5 million. You could have taken that $5 million, spread that around Zeke, Dak,
I would have put that whole $5 million on DeMarcus Lawrence contract.
There go Cole Beasley right there.
Well, yeah.
I'm just saying,
Cole Beasley can't really block. Yeah, but Cole Beasley can't block like Jason Witten. And
Jason Witten can't block anymore either.
He can block. That's about all.
That's all he's gonna be good for.
He can do them same little slant routes like Beasley. He didn't mind taking a little.
I've never seen him do a slant.
I've
never seen him do a
option route.
That's all he did. Run down
option
routes, inside slant, and
turn. 10-yard turnaround.
Something like that.
Not even 10-yard. About 5 yard turnaround. He'll run about 4 or 5 yards, and then he'll get tackled for another 5 yards.
Yeah, he can drag some folk.
It's like every time he catches the ball, it's like his shoelaces are tied together or something like.
or like a cartoon character where they got to run in place first before they start running.
What was the purpose of this dude coming back?
Because he sucked at broadcasting. He's like, well, at least I was good at football. Tired of getting toe up. Tired of all these memes about me. Let me do something I'm good at again.
It's a win-win situation for Witten, man. He get to get out the booth where he was trash. He get to make $5 million while he doing it. He gets a chance to maybe play for a championship. And then if they don't win, Jason Garrett gonna get fired, and he's the next shoe-in for the head coach. I don't think he should be.
No, he shouldn't be a head coach because he wasn't good as an announcer. Like, you know, those and let me tell you, let me preface it. Let me explain here.
Fix that. Go ahead.
I've heard this on broadcast before, like radio, podcasts, and sports radio and stuff like that. And a lot of your analysts are like former quarterbacks or head coaches that are really good. And the reason being is because they understand the entire nuance of every position.
Eric Mangini was not a good coach.
But I didn't say they were. I said the good analysts. The good.
I mean, he was the coach of the Jets, though. You know, give him some kind of pass.
Well, I'm saying
the Jets and the Browns.
But I mean, as an analyst, they're good at analyzing the nuance of every position. Jason Witten wasn't that good at it. He only knew, you know, his area kind of thing, and like he was trying to talk about stuff. I was like, you could tell the difference between him and Tony Romo. Is what I'm saying. Like Romo knows every position and what they should be doing.
Romo knows the game.
He knows the game. That's what I mean. Like that's what I would be looking for in a head coach.
I don't like giving Romo nothing, but I give him that sort of.
Yeah, but I was just saying, Jason Witten I don't feel like he knows enough. Yeah, he hates.
Bro, I just do not like Romo, bro.
What is your deal with Romo?
Give that man his props. You know he a beast at the booth.
Bro, he's like, to me, he's like Dirk Nowitzki before Dirk won his ship. Like, I had no love for Dirk before he won his ship.
What?
None. I was like, man, you can't win no shit with Dirk. Then he was like, all right, Dirk is the man. But Romo never did break out of that. So, you know, he's just forever going to be pre-ship Dirk. He good, but he's just,
he's a hater. And everybody keep talking about how good of a coach Jason Witten would be, and this. I'm like,
No,
why? What makes you think he'd be a good coach?
he can't even analyze the game good. Like if you can't do that, why would I expect you to be a coach?
Talking about he want to pull rabbits out of people's head.
I mean, he could be a good tight end coach or something.
Yeah,
he been a truth as a tight end coach.
That's as far as his career would be going.
And offensive coordinator.
No.
For what? No, I do not want him as my because he
line coach, receiving coach. He can be a receiving coach.
Offensive coordinator, nothing. He gonna have 4 tight ends on the field at a time. Trying to prove to you the tight end is still an important position. No, it's not.
If you got a two truth tight end, then he make a big difference. Dallas Goedert be out there balling.
Because Dallas Goedert don't play a traditional tight end position.
Then Gronkowski, when he healthy, be balling.
Gronkowski don't play a true tight end traditional position.
What do you mean by that?
The ones that you naming that be some beasts, they be splitting out wide. When have you ever seen Jason Witten split out wide?
I seen him be in tight and then be beasting in the receiving game. Catch for a buck on him.
How many years ago was this?
Thank you. That was 10 years ago. For
2014.
One. For 2, okay. But get this. Name 2 other tight ends that ball like that.
Antonio Gates.
No, Antonio Gates slipped out. And
Yeah,
that was
he didn't.
5-6 years ago.
No, he didn't. He was in tight.
No, he wasn't.
He was.
Dick, do you know what year it is, man?
TJ Houshmandzadeh.
You are not.
TJ.
You're naming people when we was in high school.
One, TJ Houshmandzadeh was a wide receiver.
I know. Jay Novacek.
You going even further back.
What?
You know what? Speaking of tight ends, I just saw Tony Gonzalez in the Triple X movie on Hulu a couple days ago. I didn't even know he was in there. Because I hadn't seen that one. It's like one of those things, once you've seen all the other ones, you got to finish it off. You got to watch the other ones too.
Wasn't that the one with Ice Cube?
Nah, this is the last one. Vin Diesel came back for this one.
Oh,
Ice Cube is in it too, though.
Speaking of, I lightweight hate y'all for sending me that movie app because I wasted a lot of time watching movies.
Yes.
I thought we got that from you. Or was it from
No,
from me.
Oh.
Well,
I mean, the government listening, it was not from me.
Oh. we ain't big enough yet, but
No, I don't think the government's listening.
If we get big enough, they can't go back on past episodes.
Exactly. So it was not from me.
Oh man, how do y'all feel about? I titled this episode "A LeBronless Playoffs." Are we ready for a LeBronless playoffs? This is like
He needs to sit out the rest of the year.
It's like a preview of
You honestly
life
think
after LeBron?
Do you honestly think the NBA is about to let a LeBronless playoffs happen?
They keep losing. It is. They ain't gonna have no choice.
It's gonna be hard for them, but it's gonna be hard for them to not make it like noticeable that they're trying to give it to them.
Do y'all think that the NBA is going to allow a LeBronless playoffs?
Yep.
It can't, but it can't be blatant though, bro. You can't make it blatant.
I've watched LeBron playing, and it looks like LeBron is letting this happen. It's just not having anything to do with
What you talking about? Last game he had like 27, 15, and 8.
I'm seeing plays where LeBron looked like
LeBron playing that James Harden defense.
No, that's what I was gonna say. Now, if you're talking about on the defensive end, yeah, he looking a little bit James Hardenish. I give you that.
How many games left?
I think there's like 20.
Yeah, something like that.
And they gotta make up. And they gotta make up like 4 games.
Yeah, they back 4. No, they back 7 from the 80 spot.
7
spot?
Yeah.
7.
The Spurs are in 8th right now. They got 36 wins.
Nah, bro, it can't be 7.
And the Lakers are 10th right now. They got 30 wins.
I think the Mavericks have a better chance of getting the number 1 overall pick than the Lakers making the playoffs.
Oh, so you going a whole different direction.
Yeah. You really ain't got no love for him then.
I mean, I got love for him. I'm just a realist, man.
I'm pretty cool with I mean, I was never really like a big Mavericks fan, But like I'd lean towards them just because Ray Allen's retired. But I don't know. I'm cool with the one championship they got, man. If they don't get another one for another 20 years, then I'll be all right.
We'll
Yeah, I
get,
know
we'll get another in
you
the
a
next
hater.
5.
You snuck that one in. I mean,
He
it was a
did.
good one. You snuck
They
it
did
in.
not sneak. They did
bro.
not sneak that one in, bro.
We
I'm
should
just
have
talking
2,
about I'm just talking about in totality. You really snuck that one in. Like,
bro.
look at like the lineage of championships throughout the years or the past 20 years. Mavericks really snuck that one in.
Bro, we should have 2. We got cheated the first one.
The first one you could say you got cheated out of.
Not you could say we did.
You
Stop
could
it.
say it.
That was Tim Donaghy. Matter of fact, he was reffing that series.
Yeah,
Cheating.
I felt bad for Avery Johnson because of that, man. I really
Yeah, he
really
got
wanted him
fired.
to get that one. Yeah, he got fired for that. How do you make it to the finals and you get fired like for that? Like, I don't get that. But
Bro, they are back 5.5 games.
yeah,
Yeah.
it ain't looking good, bro. It ain't looking good.
I told you the Mavericks got a better chance of getting the number 1 overall pick than they do making the playoffs.
Now, bro, because Phoenix has 14 wins. We got 27.
It's all about the lottery, though. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, that's true.
It's not like
right
the
now-
NFL where whoever got the worst record get the number 1 pick.
The Knicks got 13 wins. The Cavs got 16 wins. The Bulls
We got
18
1,
wins.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6 teams ahead of us on the win-loss
Yeah.
record. I don't know, bro. It's gonna be a little
None
hard
of
to
them
pick.
teams look like they're trying to win.
No,
But we
did
play.
you see
I think
Dallas last night?
we play Memphis 2 more times.
True.
That's 2 games.
And-
But who?
Right,
well,
but
who
they're
is-
one of the teams that's ahead of us.
That's true.
Yeah, barely.
That's what I'm saying. So
games.
Exactly.
that's what I'm saying. So if we lose them 2 games against them, that's a huge swing.
We could catch Memphis and we could catch Atlanta.
That's it.
And
There's
we could
4
catch
teams ahead of you.
and we could catch Washington. Washington got
But
us.
you don't have to be the number 1 worst record.
No,
you
but
just
you
got to
need
be
to
up
at
there.
least have like the worst 3 at least.
But I'm not. We don't need the number 1 overall pick. We just need top 4 or top
Oh, I thought
5.
you said you was trying to get number 1.
I'm saying they have a better chance of making number 1 than the Lakers do making the playoffs. But I just want to at least have top 5 top 5 picks so we can have our pick and not give it to Atlanta.
I think the Lakers got a better chance of making the playoffs.
Bro, I swear we traded our number 1 pick for Greg Golden, bro.
No. What are you talking about?
You sure about that?
We didn't trade any picks.
And I swear we traded the first and the second for
I don't know,
Porzingis.
it looked like the Knicks might have won that trade.
If they get KD, they won that trade.
If they get one of those big guys like that, or AD or Anthony Davis, or
Yeah, like if they get like a big time player, then yeah, they won that trade.
they won that.
I think they won that trade anyway.
On top of that, they got the worst record in the league.
Yeah,
They could probably get the number 1 pick too.
yeah. They getting Zion, so they're gonna have
Zion
Zion.
Williams.
They're gonna have DSJ, and they're gonna have KD. Yeah, they won that trade for Porzingis for Greg Golden light.
They might have won that one, man.
Why do y'all not like Porzingis so bad? What did
I
he
don't have
do
no
to
problem with
y'all?
Porzingis. I just need him to be on the floor. He can't help me if he's not on the
Yeah,
floor.
I think he can play. He good. Porzingis
We've
is
already
good,
discussed this, sir. We've seen the injury reports.
but
He
he
has
don't
not played
play.
a full season.
He never plays.
He has not played a full season.
That's like Greg Golden. Greg Golden was good when he played. He just
I wasn't
never
high on
played.
Greg. I wasn't high on Greg Oden when he got drafted.
I wouldn't either. I would never draft anybody that looked that old. Yeah, like I don't care what his birth certificate says. It's got to be lying. Like it can't be true.
It's like his joints is 55 years old.
Look at his
No.
face. His face structure. Like no.
I was
Oh,
gonna
he's
fight. I was gonna fight Greg
Oh,
Oden
no.
one day.
He's gonna fight him.
Yeah. So I lived in Portland for a year, and when he was with the
okay.
Trailblazers, I was at this college party. Dancing by the door. Getting my my Will Smith, and all of a sudden the door fly open. Boom! I said, "Hey, who is this throwing the door open?" Oh,
7 feet tall.
yeah. I'm like, "Oh, what? Oh, you Greg Oden? What's up, dude?" And he just came and he was on crutches because that's when he hurt his knee, of course.
Oh, yeah.
And he hobbled in there and just came and sat in the back of the room
What was his
and all the
point?
girl. I don't know, man. You know, he was like 19, so
No,
He
he
was
wants
had
to.
a bum
tell you right
leg
now.
though.
I'll tell you right now, that grown man was not 19.
Well,
Or
the public said he was 19.
That
so he
dude,
still had all the females around him, even with a broke up leg.
Man, all them girls was jumping on his lap trying to take pictures. I said, man, do y'all not see his face?
that dude was every bit of 49.
See, that could be your daddy right now.
Yeah, that could be your grandpa.
He graduated with my folks. Yeah, wait, that
Boy,
dude.
look, he uglier in person than he is on TV.
I believe it.
Yeah, sound like he was still winning.
Are we going to watch the playoffs since LeBron's not going to be in it?
Yeah, I'm still watch.
Who coming
You know,
up?
I like Steph, so I'm gonna still watch.
I'm a Steph
I do
fan.
not want Golden State to win, man. I just can't.
You really don't have a choice. I
Yeah,
don't see
right.
anybody beat them.
There's nobody else that even remotely has a chance, bro. Like
Not even the Raptors?
Not even no. So you think that Kawhi Leonard?
I'm just asking. I don't know.
Kawhi Leonard does not have a better chance of beating Golden State than LeBron James? No, because that's basically what you're saying.
Well, Kawhi Leonard got more help than LeBron, though. No,
Who he got?
Yeah. I don't like Kyle Lowry.
Exactly.
you don't.
So who he got?
Overrated.
I like Kyle Lowry.
He overrated.
Eh.
I mean,
Overrated.
I don't think he should be a superstar every year like he's been. But I think he's a good ball player, man.
He's a good
role player.
Yes, he's a good role player. But yeah, there's a lot of
Is Serge Ibaka still out there?
exactly. Is he still out there?
I think he's still with the Raptors.
See, they don't even know exactly. So who Kawhi got?
He got more help than LeBron.
Yeah, he got more help than LeBron. Yeah,
I don't think so, bro. I think LeBron, honestly, and I like LeBron. I think he's kind of being a baby, bro. Because Kyle Kuzma is nice, and Brandon Ingram ain't no slouch either.
I'm a fan of Brandon Ingram. A lot of people aren't, but I am.
He's decent. So he got a little bit of help out there, bro. He's kind of being a baby. Need to stop.
They don't have an offense, man. I've seen them play. That's the first thing I look for in these teams. That's why I say I don't think anybody's going to beat Golden State. None of these other teams have offense. They run through their superstar,
Bro.
and it's like no motion. It's just give it to them, set picks for them.
Name Golden State starting five.
Huh?
Name Golden State starting five.
Steph, Clay, Draymond, KD, and what's the other
Whoever
dude?
else.
Looney.
Boogie Cousins. DeMarcus Cousins.
No, he's coming off the bench right now. It's
Oh.
I think Looney is a starter.
So you do realize that they're so good that they have DeMarcus Cousins coming off the bench.
Well, I'm just talking about the game. Like, look at the game. You see them moving the ball. If they was playing like the Lakers, they'd still be winning, but it wouldn't be like the way they've been winning.
You looking for somebody to beat Golden State. Ain't nobody coming close to beating Golden State.
You could come close if you played motion basketball, like move the ball around. Like
Boogie is coming off the bench.
All right, I'm gonna ask you this. We know how successful the triangle offense was for the Lakers and the Bulls back in the day. Name me the other starters besides Jordan, Pippen, and Rodman.
Ron Harper.
Nope, he came off the bench.
No, he didn't. He was the other guard with Jordan.
No, he wasn't.
Like, did they really have a squad though?
Yeah. B.J. Armstrong, John Paxson.
So they
I'm naming you their whole squad right now.
So you
Ron
telling
Harper
me?
wasn't a starter.
I give you even a
starter.
better scenario. The Orlando Magic, when Shaq and Penny was there, that was a squad. But what did they go up against?
They had Nick Anderson, who missed every free throw in the world.
That was a squad. That was a really good squad.
Bro, no.
You crazy. That Orlando Magic 92?
Shaq and Penny was nice, yeah.
Shaq, Penny, Dennis Scott.
Dennis Scott, who did 3D was all right.
You had Horace. Dude, they swept Jordan when he came back.
Man, that's because he was out the game for a year, man. He had
Well, I'm saying that was a good squad, but they went up.
That was good.
So you really telling me that Houston Rockets squad was way better than them, or did they just run a better offense than them? That they actually moved the ball around?
That's not what I'm saying. but Houston had an evenly matched squad for them. Is what I'm saying.
But what made the difference? I'm saying, but what made the? I understand that, but you can at least be you can be competitive enough to be in it if you have some sort of offense.
I get that. When you have that's true. If the other team has 2 studs, you got 2 studs. Yeah, I can still kind of contain you. When you got 4, bro, there ain't nothing you can do. There's nothing you can do.
I understand that, but I'm just saying to be competitive. Like, it's not even competitive if you're just James Harden pounding a rock, just ISO ball all day. That's not competitive at all. It's easy defense.
How many people on Houston's team is capable of dropping 40 on you in a night?
Maybe 2.
Maybe. Yeah. That's a stretch. Harden and who else?
You're just talking about just the individual talent on the team. I'm talking about a team playing as a team.
But what I'm saying is how the other team has to defend you to keep it competitive.
But why did San Antonio beat Miami Heat with all that talent that they had?
Because San Antonio had talent too.
What? Name me the 5 starters for the San Antonio Spurs.
They had the greatest power forward to ever touch a ball.
Okay. Tony Parker.
Manu Ginobili, he's going to the Hall of Fame.
Off the bench. No,
he's going to the Hall of Fame. He plays in the stretch.
Show me. I said starters. He's off the bench.
Tony Parker.
Yeah.
He's also a Hall of Famer.
Okay.
Pau Gasol, who's also going to be a Hall of Famer.
He didn't play with San Antonio when they beat Miami.
You sure about that?
Yes, he played for the Lakers.
You sure about that?
Yes.
Yeah, he just played the last couple of years with the.
Yeah, he just played with the Spurs.
Who else they have?
They had Kawhi Leonard. I give you Kawhi Leonard.
Yeah, they had Kawhi
because he was the MVP that year.
Who's also going to be a Hall of Famer. I just named you 4 Hall of Famers on one team.
No, I said name me the starting 5. Why are you avoiding that question?
Because it doesn't matter if they start.
It does matter because the Miami Heat had better talent on their team.
No, they didn't. Not from top to bottom. They did because one of the people that's coming off their bench is a Hall of Famer.
So Chris Bosh, Dwayne Wade, LeBron James,
and then that's it.
That wasn't
better. That's it.
They had Ray Allen.
That's it.
Ray Allen came off the bench.
Yeah, Ray Allen at 50. Okay.
So that team wasn't more talented than the Spurs. So you telling me
they were more talented. They were more talented, but it wasn't a big chasm like that like it is now. Where you got 5 or 6 people going to the Hall on one team.
But it's not. But you're saying. But are you saying that it wasn't an upset that San Antonio beat Miami, or was it an upset? Because that was the consistency was. It was an upset.
They were underdogs. They were the underdogs.
There was no reason for LeBron to go 2-4 in Miami.
They were underdogs.
I'm just saying it was just better. It was a better run team. The team flowed better. The offense moved. I knew what they were running. I knew they were set. Nobody was just standing still watching one dude dribble the ball. That's not competitive to me. I don't want to see that. That's not going to win you. That's not going to win playoff games. It's too easy to play defense against that. That's all I'm saying. Just make it competitive. You still might lose. You probably are going to lose to the Golden State Warriors, but at least make it competitive, man. Once I see what happens when it's not competitive, you get what we saw last year in Game 7 with Houston and Golden State, where James Harden and the Houston Rockets chunked up 27 threes and missed 27 threes because they had no offense. That's all they had was run and shoot. They had that typical Southwest Raiders offense.
That D'Antoni offense, you live and die by the 3.
But they had no backup for that. Golden State shoots just as many threes as most teams. But they actually have an offense, though.
It's also when you got the second best player in the world and the greatest 3-point shooter of all time and maybe the 5th best 3-point shooter of all time.
They have cold streaks too, man.
Yeah, and then you have KD and Boogie. When you go on cold streaks.
They have cold streaks too, is all I'm saying. Is you have to have something. That's where you pay for your coach in the playoffs. That regular season stuff, I say the players win that for the most part. You pay for your coaching in the playoffs and in the championship series.
Yeah, because you got to prepare, and it's actually more about X's and O's.
Yeah, I can tell. Offensive end, I can watch Golden State and tell that they actually have an offensive set. You see a lot. You know, you when you see the point guard bring the ball up the court, they throwing up signals or whatever play they're gonna do. Like I know what Golden State's gonna do when they do that. They're doing their actual set. Most of these teams in the league, I don't see that. Like, what are you doing? It's just like you come up. It's a pick and roll. You're trying to do 2-man ball on one side of the floor, and hope you make the shot. It's like it's no multiple baskets that you know how we used to play, and you got multiple options out of certain sets. Oh, it could be a back cut here, it could be a shot over here on the wing or something like that. I just don't see that with these other teams.
So what you're saying is they're all playing mellow ball.
Yes, and it's gonna get you where Melo is. No
Everybody. Way. Matter of fact, ain't nobody picked up Melo, had it?
Nope.
That is crazy to me.
Why?
Because he's still better than some people in the league.
What year are you in, Nick? Do you realize what year it is? What has happened?
It's 2019, bro.
JaVale McGee has a job.
He's actually playing decent.
Yeah, bro. Carmelo hasn't been good since the triangle offense was a thing.
JaVale McGee is doing JaVale McGee things still on the court.
Which is better than Carmelo going down, dribbling the ball for 55 minutes.
All you need JaVale McGee to be is a rim runner, rebound the ball, block shots. That's all he's been doing.
Anthony Bennett is still in the league.
Yeah, I don't know how much he plays, but yeah.
He's getting a check from
someone. The thing is with today's game has evolved. Melo's just in the wrong era, man. I mean, if this was the 90s, he'd still have a job, but
Jabari Parker is still in the league.
He's better than Melo right now.
I wouldn't say that.
Melo's game is nothing but an ISO score. And
it's a mid-range
too old to
game.
do that.
Yeah, it's a mid-range game right now.
Like, hey, look, man, I'm not saying Melo's a starter anymore. He ain't. But to not have a job at all,
no. And he costs too much.
If he take the vet minimum,
he's not going to do that.
Not worth it.
And he's not worth it.
I can go get somebody else to do the same job. Somebody that's gonna get me
for who's not a vet and get league minimum
and actually play defense too. Yeah, I can go get somebody else to give me 10, 12 points, play some defense, grab some boards, and you really just need for what teams want from Melo. He can't give them. They just need a spot up shooter, not a streaky shooter. They need somebody that's gonna be consistent.
He ain't no spot up shooter.
That's what teams are going to be needing from a guy like that. They don't need whatever else he's bringing. His game is built to be for the offense to be built around him. That's why it didn't work out in Oklahoma.
So I got a question for you because you all about longevity. Vince Carter, Hall of Famer.
Yeah, he going to get in.
No, I said, do you think he should get in? He is 40 years old and still putting up solid enough numbers to get minutes at 40.
Yeah, I mean he
ain't even tall. That's the crazy part. He ain't even tall.
Really like 6'6", 6'7".
That's average for the NBA.
Yeah, that's not tall for the NBA.
No. That's like you're a regular dude out there.
Yeah, yeah. I mean,
what are you
thinking about? What are you pondering about?
I don't know, man. If it's something that I got to think about, I feel like it shouldn't be. Like if I got to think about it.
But you're wrong for thinking about it, is what I'm saying. Like
I said he would get in. I mean,
that's not the question.
That's not the question. I said, do you think he should get in?
MJ's Hall of Fame is a little different. That's what that is.
Yeah. We're not talking about the basketball. We talking about real Hall of Famers.
Yeah. What Nick is talking about just the basketball Hall of Fame.
No, Nick, we talking about real Hall of Fame. Nick talking about real Hall of Fame right now.
Yeah. Vince Carter would go in my Hall of Fame.
Vince Carter would go in your Hall of Fame.
Yeah, he'd go in my Hall of Fame.
I can't believe that.
I can't either. I'm surprised because
y'all been working on me and I've kind of got a little laxed on my criteria.
You got realistic, bro.
I don't think it's realistic. Like I just feel like when you put these people all in the same breath, man, it's just like it's tough to see that. Like I can't see. Like, could you put Vince Carter in the same breath as maybe Kevin Durant?
In their primes?
No, I'm
nope.
just talking about Hall of Fame career. If KD retired today, could you
No,
say?
I can't.
Could you put them together? Like that's what I mean by like Hall of Fame.
Well,
I see
okay,
KD.
okay, but okay, wait. I'll say
Bro, I'm
this:
biased, cuz.
Yeah, I know you don't.
you can't put them together in the same breath, but they're still equally in their own rights, still some beasts.
Yeah,
KD is just at another level. That's just like saying MJ and whoever else. You know
yeah.
what
I
I'm saying?
mean, if we're
MJ
gonna
and
have,
anybody else.
yeah, if we're gonna
Yeah,
have
exactly.
tiers of Hall of Famers, that's different. That's why I say I feel like Vince Carter could be in my Hall of Fame because Ray Allen is in the Hall of Fame.
Ray Allen is in your Hall of Fame.
Yeah, I'm
no
just
matter
biased,
what.
so I know I'm gonna have Ray Allen in there. But if I'm gonna have Ray Allen in there, go ahead and put Vince Carter in there, but not T Mac.
That's crazy.
Wait, whoa! Time out. I was looking at my phone. I missed what. Did you say not T Mac, bro?
Hey,
Give me Vince
this
Carter,
dude-
but not T Mac.
This
I'm
dude said,
I'm
"Give
gonna
me."
close my laptop on you.
This dude said, "Give me Ray Allen, but not T Mac."
No, I said give me Vince Carter, but
But
not
you
T Mac.
already said, "Give you Ray Allen."
Well, he was already in there.
But okay, have you never watched T Mac play?
He
Yeah,
ain't never watched him.
I
He's never
watched him
watched
for.
in his life.
You
I
never
wa-
watched him.
I watched his.
You never coached not one T Mac game ever.
I watched T
For
Mac
you to say that.
for
No,
the.
you didn't.
For, I saw T Mac play for those good 3-4 years that he was
You didn't
on top.
see. You didn't see 13 and 30. You didn't see that.
You ain't never watched T Mac, bro. I had a pair of T Mac shoes. You ain't never watched T Mac.
If T Mac gets in, Chris Webber's getting in.
He is.
This is where they just let.
He is.
Just
He
open the
is,
floodgates,
bro.
man. Just open it up. Just open it up. Let everybody in that had
Look, bro.
that was in the league for longer than 10 years. Bring them all in. Let's just let everybody in.
Jawan Howard, he in.
Go on. Go ahead and get them in there. Jalen Rose.
Yeah, he in.
Let's go ahead and put them all in, man. Like this is where it's going, man. Pandora's box. That's what that is. That's the NBA Basketball Hall of Fame. Is Pandora's box. You open it.
The Basketball Hall of Fame is a joke.
You just let everybody in. And Nick is okay with the Basketball Hall of Fame because he don't mind everybody getting in.
No, bro, that's not it, man. Like, there's tiers and levels to this.
Well, then they need to have a different Hall of Fame. They need to have an NBA Hall of Fame.
No,
Yeah,
bro.
they need to separate it.
Everybody basketball Hall of Fame.
Michael Jordan. Everybody's not Michael Jordan.
No, but everybody is also not Oscar Robertson, Wilt Chamberlain, Bill Russell, Elgin
Webber.
Baylor, Jerry West.
Everybody's not Chris Webber.
Why would you put Chris Webber with that group that I just named?
Because he got the numbers.
Stop it. What numbers?
He got the numbers.
What numbers?
And
Where,
he made it. And he
where
made it
are
with
you
some
moving the
conference finals.
goalpost now, Nick? Where are you moving this
20 and 10,
goalpost
20 and
now?
10, dog.
Where is this goalpost?
Nick just making up stuff.
20 and 10, dog.
Where is this goalpost
No.
now?
Fact
Nick
check
gonna bust
me.
it. Nick
20
Nick
and
gonna
10.
bust out and say he was the all-time leader in this category.
He was.
In this
He the one. He the one created the big man passing game.
Yeah.
Big man wasn't passing before Chris Webber.
No,
Him and Vlade Divac,
Arvinas
Him-
Sabonis was
Nah, man,
passing
him and
before
Vlade
Chris
Divac,
Webber.
they made that thing.
Arvinas
I give it to
Sabonis.
Vlade before I give it to Chris Webber.
Nah, man. So you putting Vlade in there?
You might as well.
I'm,
Everybody, you let everybody else in.
he let
Alright.
Bobby Jackson from that team.
Hey. Damn, I forgot about Bobby Jackson.
Jason Williams, you gonna let him in there too? Just because he
Which one?
played a long time?
The black one or the white one?
White one.
White chocolate. Yeah, go
Look at
ahead.
that. He even thinking about it.
go
Why
ahead
do
and
you
put
have to
Williams
think
in there,
about
man.
that?
Hey, man, he came up. He brought that and one to the league, man.
What the heck is that got to do with the Hall of Fame?
Hey, but it's not just that, man. If you bring something different to the game, man, you get in there too. I mean, look, hey, Coach Hughes didn't even play in the NBA, and he's in the Basketball Hall of Fame.
That's the problem.
You know what I'm saying?
They need to have something separate. That's what me and Marcus. I think what me and Marcus are saying.
Yeah.
We need to have like an NBA Hall of Fame.
So you need to have an NBA Hall of Fame and a Basketball Hall of Fame.
Yes.
Yeah.
Just like they have an
You
NFL
need-
Hall
you
of
gotta
Fame and high
separate
school
this.
coaches ain't in there.
Do they have they don't have a football Hall of Fame? Though.
No, they don't have football. It's
No,
NFL.
But they got a high school football Hall of Fame.
That's cool.
Put them in a high school Hall of Fame.
Nah, but we want just everybody that's good at basketball, just basketball, period. Yeah,
A
bro.
bit.
That's why the Hall of Fame, the Basketball Hall of Fame, is so watered down and it means nothing. They get no respect. They don't get respect. They don't get respected like NFL Hall of Fame.
That's not true at all.
Don't does the
Very
NFL
true.
does NFL get pension from making a Hall of Fame?
I don't know. I'm not even gonna lie to you. Normally, I
NFL
make some up right
NFL
now.
don't get paid hardly nothing, man.
I think
No,
OJ's still getting a pension.
no, normally, well, you get a pension if you play more than 6 years. 6 years or more, you get pension from the league.
6 years, pretty good. That's a whipping on your body, old boy.
But basketball Hall of Famers don't get nearly as much respect as NFL Hall of Famers.
I don't agree with that at all. But
Because fact check it, it's like 3,000 people.
Yeah, you definitely just made that up.
And
Did you just pull that number out of nowhere to fact check me? 3,000 people in the basketball hall of fame. What? It didn't make no sense. And everybody that ever played basketball in the 80s, yeah, they in there. What?
Oh gosh, this is just making up stats.
and it's only like 187 people in the NFL Hall of Fame.
Oh my gosh!
No, it's over
He
300.
He tried to come with a direct number to try and make it sound more realistic.
I want to say it's like
187.2.
Because I heard Shannon
like
say, I heard
310.
Shannon Sharp say it so many times. It's like 340 something.
It's like 310.
No, it's like 340. 340 something people in the NFL Hall of Fame.
Let me see.
I'd say
I
three.
think I was close.
I think I was closer.
What you got, Nick?
You probably looking
I'm
at it
looking
too.
up.
I'm telling you, be right. It's 310.
I'm trying to see how many are in the Basketball Hall of Fame.
Oh, that number is infinite.
So Jackson, you said how many?
Like 349.
Okay, Nick, just take a wild guess. NFL Hall of Fame.
312.
It's 318.
That's pretty close.
I was used because you went off of my number. I was originally close. In the Basketball Hall of Fame, it's like 3,014 people.
He's still coming with the made up number.
I'm telling you,
In
it's watered
total,
down, bro.
178 players have been inducted into the Hall of Fame.
That's just players. How many people total?
That's even so. I mean, just think about how few players. 170 something, bro. Y'all got double that.
Bro, that's players, coaches, GMs.
Double that.
You have to add everybody in there because the NFL has coaches, GMs, owners, and stuff like that in there too.
Exactly. Jerry Jones is in the Hall of Fame, bro.
178 players though, just players.
Jerry
How many
Jones
players?
is
How many
part of
NFL
the
players are
318.
in there though? How many NFL players? Because the Hall of Fame, the NFL Hall of Fame is made up of players, coaches, GMs, owners. Which Nick didn't add that up into the Basketball Hall of Fame. Plus, you got to add up.
It's not telling me. I'm sitting here looking, and it's not really telling me.
Our beloved Google isn't working.
Nah, Google's trash, man.
What you use now?
Ask Jeeves.
This dude said, "Ask Jeeves."
Ain't that from like 2009?
2009.
That was like in high school.
That was like 99. What? That was middle school.
Anyways, I don't feel like looking that up.
Yeah. But anyway, like I said, far fewer players are in the NBA Hall of Fame.
It's not true, bro.
That ain't true.
I just called it.
You pulled the Marcus Brigham right now. You just
Bro, I didn't.
Yeah, you did, bro.
178. That's a lot fewer than 300.
Hey, why do you keep avoiding the main stat of that 300? It's players, coaches, GMs, and owners.
I bet you it ain't just as many coaches and GMs as it is players in the Basketball Hall of Fame.
Dude, Coach Hughes is in the Hall of Fame.
He won like 8,000 games.
But that's high school, though. Can you
He
imagine?
won 8,000 games.
You have college coaches that are going to be in the Basketball Hall of Fame.
Pat Summitt's in the Basketball Hall of Fame.
Christian Laettner is in the Hall of Fame.
Yeah. Actually, I don't think that's true, but
it is true. He is in the Hall of Fame because they inducted the entire Dream Team into the Hall of Fame. He was on the Dream Team.
Then he should be in there then.
Yeah, The guy
That
that
dream
never
team was the
played.
truth.
Yeah, he never played.
Don't matter. He's on the
He
team.
was the one college kid they had to have on the team to be eligible, and he's in the Hall of Fame because of it.
Hey, he was on the team, guy. He was on the greatest team ever assembled.
And I'm just naming stuff that has nothing to do with the NBA right now.
He made the NBA. He played in the NBA.
Yeah, he did, but that doesn't have
And he
anything
was
to
in the
do.
Hall of Fame.
Yeah, yeah.
I.e., NBA player in the Hall of Fame.
Bro, they got referees in the Basketball Hall of Fame.
Hey, Hockey League. Well, no, not Hockey League. Who was that?
16,
That old dude.
they got 16 referees in the Basketball Hall of Fame, bro.
Who was that old dude that
Ed Hockley. He's not in the NFL Hall of Fame.
No, I'm talking about that old dude that raced Charles Barkley that one year.
Oh, they kissed him in the mouth.
Yeah,
Did he kiss him in the mouth?
Yeah, see that? Yeah,
he didn't kiss him in the mouth.
Yes,
Man, I don't
he
believe
did.
y'all.
Yes, he
No,
did.
didn't, bro.
Yes,
No,
he
he
did.
didn't.
You can look it up right now. You can Google
I
that.
don't want to look that up.
He had a bloody forehead because he was trying to make sure he beat Charles because he dove and busted his head.
Charles was trying to run backwards.
Yeah, it was
He
so
kissed him in the mouth. That was
looking like an old skeleton.
Kissed that white man. I'm not racist, people.
Off the air. That's it. We're gonna try to get on next week, and then I'm like, man, this.
Oh man, just a little joke,
bro. It's 16 referees in the Basketball Hall of Fame, bro.
Are there any NFL referees in the Hall of
No,
Fame?
bro. And I'm confident saying that, and I ain't never even looked it up.
Why is the Basketball Hall of Fame so open to everybody being in there?
That's because them refs was the truth, bro. That was the best that they cracked.
That was the best advice y'all's dad probably I ever heard from him. He said I should not know the name of the referee at all. I shouldn't even know he exists.
You should.
There's 16 referees, 100 coaches, 66 contributors.
Contributors? What is that?
Jerry Jones.
Hold on. Yeah, it's like Jerry Jones contributed to the league, but Jerry Jones went and made TV deals and all that.
But 66?
He contributed to the league. A contributor.
There's 100 coaches. Let's see here.
And then So Coach Hughes is like a contributor.
So a contributor means that
Nick
Collison's going to be in the Basketball Hall of Fame because he was a contributor, right?
Well, he got his jersey hung, so
we're gonna go ahead and end this podcast here. This dude here.
Hey man, I told you he was the best intern GM ever that Seattle ever had, or Oklahoma City. Well, he got to get his jersey hung.
GM, who did he recruit there?
I don't know.
Who did he sign?
He don't really deserve to have his jersey hung.
I don't
know why his jersey hung.
See, this is where y'all got me wrong. I didn't say he didn't necessarily deserve his jersey retired with Seattle or Oklahoma City. I said his should not be the first. I would wait until Russell Westbrook is done, and he should be your first guy that you put in the Raptors. Everybody after that, I don't care. Your first guy.
What has he done to deserve to get his jersey hung at all, period?
Who, Nick Collison?
Yes.
I don't know. But I'm just saying, I don't care if they hang it up or not.
He shouldn't even get his jersey retired at Kansas.
Yeah, honestly.
Hey, like I said, I don't care. They can hang his jersey up, but he should not be your first. The first guy should be like your catalyst for your franchise. That's Russell Westbrook, your best player you've ever had on that team. Well, KD is honorable mention, but Westbrook was your longevity franchise player. You should wait till he retires before you put a jersey up in the Raptors.
If you're going to throw KD in there, you got to throw James Harden in there too. I mean.
But that's all after Russell Westbrook, because Russell Westbrook was there from beginning to the end. Like, I don't care who you put in after that, but Russell Westbrook should go up in the Raptors first.
Can you think about how cold Oklahoma City could have been, though, bro?
They couldn't pay everybody. They didn't want to pay that luxury tax.
Yeah, they would have had a squad, though, boy.
But it was a new franchise too, so I can understand why they wasn't trying to pay that luxury tax.
Do they see where their players are now, man? They would have had 3 MVPs on one squad.
They won a
Yeah, but
championship,
they would have had to
and
change
they would have had
coaches
a
too.
defensive. They would have had their defensive presence, Serge Ibaka.
Yeah, they'd have been the truth, bro.
They just couldn't pay everybody.
They could have if they wanted to. They just didn't want to.
It was a new franchise.
Hey,
It's new
they
ownership.
they could have been a new franchise with a couple of rings right now.
I
Man,
don't
they
know.
got
Not with that
10 teams in the Basketball Hall of Fame.
10 teams.
What
The
teams?
whole team.
How
They
long?
got a
But
whole team.
they all NBA players, right?
This one's talking about the Springfield YMCA.
Oh yeah, that was the group that the first team like basketball team ever that kind of invented basketball. Yeah, they gonna be in there, man.
The original Celtics.
Original Celtics.
Buffalo Germans.
Yeah, them were the first teams to make up the NBA. Yeah, they gonna be in there.
Boy, Texas Western's in the Basketball Hall of Fame.
Yeah, they won the first team.
You're horrible at this.
Y'all being haters.
I've been haters. I just told you everybody gets in. That's all I've been saying this whole time.
No, man.
That's why my criteria is a little bit different. Everybody don't get in my all them people he just named not in my Hall of Fame.
I hear you.
You can't just be letting anybody in, man.
They let any and everybody in, bro. They lost me when it said 16 referees, bro. I have no respect for the Basketball Hall of Fame at all anymore.
Referees, really? Just to go ahead and let the ball boys and equipment managers in, man.
Might as well.
They changed the game too, huh, Nick?
Yeah. Whatever they did. Whatever they did to deserve it.
You almost made me smack this computer.
They done something to deserve it. That's the reason why they in there.
Yeah, make sure. Oh, they went all these consecutive games without any players slipping on the floor.
Yeah. Shoot, that's a record, man. That's something. That's part of the game. I'll make sure these people safe.
Ice stays cold.
All American Redheads is one of the teams that got inducted to the
I
Basketball Hall
don't
of
even
Fame.
know what that is, and I
don't know, but it was in 2012.
Yeah, that's your Hall of Fame, buddy.
Yeah,
Not
but they
mine.
back in the day though, and they decided that they needed to be up in there. They had been getting robbed. That was from way, way back in the day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're really making this stuff up now. You don't even know who the team is.
I ain't never heard of a lot of them, but you know, it's all right.
You trust
See,
You trust it.
That's the problem.
It don't matter.
Yeah,
Texas Western.
Nah, I'm good.
I
on
mean,
that.
I get the significance of it, but see, that's
Yeah.
why it needs to be an NBA Hall of Fame and a Basketball Hall of Fame.
I
Because
will.
I don't, if I'm in the Hall of Fame, I don't want to share the Hall of Fame with no referee.
I worked too hard to be in here with a referee.
170
I don't
something
wanna-
players.
I don't want to share the Hall of Fame with a high school coach either.
Oh well, it is what it is. I don't understand why you have a high school football Hall of Fame. I really don't. Like, who cares?
Texas high school sport, not football. I think it's like Texas High School Hall of Fame or High School Sports Hall of Fame or something like that.
Why do you have that?
Well, you
Why
know,
is that a thing?
Because it's Texas high school, man. We know how it is here.
Because you got that one school in Salina. They went like 3 years. They didn't lose a game.
Good for them. This is still high school.
Yeah, I think when my dad was playing in high school, they went a few years without losing too.
Yeah, That don't deserve no Hall of Fame consideration just because you was good in high school for a couple of years.
You just told me it did because they made Coach Hughes made the Basketball Hall of Fame.
I didn't say I agree with it. He in
You
there,
just
though.
told me you agree with everybody that's in there.
Except for that one.
There's 16 referees in the hall.
You
There's
agree with the
nothing.
referees.
There's nothing that a referee can do that'll earn him.
Yeah, it is
The Hall
to
of Fame.
never to referee a lot of games and never be noticed ever.
Bro. Then how we gonna know he should be in the Hall of Fame?
Because you ain't never noticed him. They were like, you know what, this dude, we ain't never noticed this cat, and he done refereed like 180 games. Yeah, he the truth.
I'm gonna tell y'all one referee. If he makes the Hall of Fame, I'm definitely done with this Basketball Hall of Fame. Don't ever ask me who should be in the Hall of Fame if they let Joey Crawford into the Hall of Fame.
Boy, he's pretty bad.
Let me make sure he's not in here.
If he's in
You
there,
know he ain't in there.
if he's in there, no credibility for the Basketball Hall of Fame.
Man, they pretty much lost their credibility with me.
That's gonna be the straw that breaks the camel back for me. Cause
Dick Bavetta. Isn't Dick Bavetta
he was
the one
decent.
that,
He was decent.
he was the one that raised Charles Barkley?
Yeah, he was the one that raised Charles Barkley and kissed him in the mouth. Don't forget that part. You gotta add that on the end.
You gotta always add that in there, man.
That's on your resume now.
And they had a string of spit hanging from each their lip.
Come on, man.
That's on his. That's part of his resume now. We gotta mention.
Anytime an old wrinkled man walk up to you like this,
Oh man. We gotta add that every single time, like a pimp named Slickback. You gotta say it every single time. Yeah, that's the guy that raised Charles Barkley and kissed him in the mouth. That's the same. That same guy. You say the whole thing together.
He said, "Gotta come with it."
Yep. Every time you. That's a part of his name now. Dick Lavetta, the guy that raised. Nope, you gotta say Dick Lavetta, the guy that raised Charles Barkley and kissed him in the mouth. That's his whole name.
bro,
Now.
he looked like an orange skeleton, bro.
And Charles Barkley is close to being the guy that raced Dick Lavetta and kissed him in the mouth. He's close to being that guy. I might start calling him that.
All right, did Chuck at least pull back or anything?
Nope.
He
Fully committed.
Just went all in there.
Yep.
all in,
Yep.
no hesitation.
I just did. I don't remember that, bro.
And
I don't
just
believe y'all, man.
it was during one of the All-Star weekends.
I remember the race. I don't remember them kissing though.
Yep. I'm gonna send you the video because
Don't send it
it's
to me because I
everywhere.
don't want to see it.
Oh, you gotta see it, man.
Is Charles Barkley in the Hall of Fame?
Yeah.
Yeah, come on, bro.
Yeah.
Bro, Phil Knight is in the Basketball Hall of Fame.
Yeah. Nike.
Why?
Jordan
Nike.
1s alone will get him in there.
No, bro. See, that's why the Basketball Hall of Fame has no credibility.
Yeah, I understand that too. I agree with you, but I'm just saying I know the significance of it. I mean, him having Nike. The Jordan 1 changed the game.
Then Adidas need to be in here.
What did they bring to the table?
They had the Nike sponsorship. I mean, not the Nike sponsor, the NBA sponsorship.
No, it was Converse before that. It was very little Adidas. Adidas really wasn't into basketball then. They were more lifestyle with the shell toes, stuff like that. So, but the Jordan 1 really changed the game.
I have no respect for the Basketball Hall of Fame. That just solidified it right there for me. I was already on the fence with the referees, but when I saw Phil Knight's name, I got nothing but mad respect for Phil Knight.
I need to read this book. I need to finish it. I've been procrastinating on that. But all right, I'm going to go ahead and end this podcast, man. We've been rambling on long enough. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Make sure you guys check us out on YouTube, The Wood Unsafe Space. Make sure you subscribe. Hit the like button. Follow us on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook at The Wood Radio Podcast. And we're also on iTunes if I ever upload the episodes. The Wood Unsafe Space. Look us up. What you got, Nick?
I buy houses. So if you're going through foreclosure, need some repairs, just trying to get rid of it, I got a bunch of different options for you. So hit me up, 682-231-1280.
What if somebody's buying a house, is trying to get rid of a house in New York?
I'll buy it.
Anywhere,
everywhere.
You
Hit me up.
You buy land too, or just houses?
I buy land too.
You ain't getting mine.
Oh, hey, you trying to get rid of it? Go ahead and slide it over.
What you got, Marcus? Anything?
It's 3,017 people in Basketball Hall of Fame.
Anyway.
We're gonna leave it there, man. We'll catch y'all on the next one, man.